Hello, hello, hello. What the fuck did we just see on that state of play, dude? I was literally just outside a moment ago while this game was downloading in the background. And even then, when I was outside on that walk. Okay, so my initial thought, God of War Laufey, was that, why is this game necessary? And that's kind of what I was pondering that entire time when I was seeing the trailer also in the state of play. I was like, the gameplay and the game itself looks very cool, of course, but like the setting was so weird. Like, why would they have chosen that setting, you know? That part of Faye's story for us to see. I thought it was gonna be a prequel with Faye. We don't get that. We get a journey along with Faye, while she is somehow... I mean, obviously, she says many times in the prologue of the game that we just saw in the state of play, how she feels like she has to be at different places at different times. Like, she emphasized that many times, even in her own, like, inner monologue, as well as dialogue with other characters. Like with the cube and the ribbon sword, like in the trailer. Even then she was saying, you know, when I think the Frankie with the cube character was telling Faye how, you know, you need to accept that you are dead, and then Faye's like, but what if I need to be somewhere else? Even. So, she not only says it in her inner monologue a couple times, but she also says it with the dialogue with another character as well. So, like, it's kind of, it's a journey along. It's some kind of like a spiritual or like some kind of, well, I kind of don't like using this word, but multiverse, but it's obviously supposed to be like the afterlife of the gods, like that entire realm that we just saw in the trailer. So, is that what the mask was hiding? I mean, they were also emphasizing that, you know, there was a mask, like the other, I suppose they were God of Wars, because I did also watch like the introducing Faye clip also from PlayStation's own channel, as well as introducing the cast. I watched both of those. They were like 5-minute clips before I went outside. So I also had those digesting in my mind while I was out there. So here I'm thinking now that it's like we went from a game, or you know, I guess Kratos is also kind of like this too, but like, okay. The earlier God of War games were like, you know, fantasy games with, you know, fantasy beasts, and physics and the nature of things was significantly elevated and different from what we would normally have, okay? So even if you look at like something like God of War 1, God of War 2, or God of War 3, like the things Kratos is able to do, and, you know, the double jumping mechanics, how the magic works like in the realms and whatever. So like, there's that aspect, yes. But like, God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok, they were both about being grounded in a place with with natures, and it's kind of like you have your normal world with fantasy elements in it, and fantastical elements and fantasy beasts in it. But now you are in a magical world with fantastic beasts or fantasy beasts just normally everywhere. Like, do you get like where I'm going with this? It's kind of like, I feel like that game's setting is a little bit too divergent from something that you can relate to. So like, I was immediately like having some issues while I was watching the trailer, being like, why should I care about what Faye is doing in there? Because like, Faye is already dead, and we know that she can't come back because of the events in God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok, you know? So how and why should we really care for what happens in her journey outside of just watching along, I guess? Like, so like, that's like an immediate one thing that I was also thinking about too. And then there's some, okay, I was gonna play this game actually, but you know what? There's so many things I could talk about the new Faye game that I would just be sitting here and actually not doing anything. So let's actually do something. I'm gonna talk about it maybe at some other point. I was gonna actually finish like Dark Souls 2's new game cycle actually today. But, you know, State of Play actually mostly didn't deliver anything really that interesting. I mean, we got the release date for like the new Wolverine game, I guess, and what else was there? I mean, this. And I didn't even know that there was actually other Onimusha games even. So like, there's that, I guess. And also, this demo is only for PS5. So bravo there, fucking Sony. The game releases on all platforms, but just like fucking Neo 3, you can't play the demo unless... Well, actually, you know what? Neo 3's demo did come on PC as well eventually at one point, did it not? But it just took quite a long amount of time, so it's maybe gonna be the same thing here as well. And also, what the fuck is that price on a full price game? They are asking 79.95 euros. That is ridiculous. Like, even, like, God of War, like, Laufey. Okay, maybe that one I might make an exception, but, like... I don't think any game really is worth paying that fucking much. Like, inflation and wages for people do not fucking raise on, like, steady incline both. So... thinking that games should be more expensive nowadays because inflation is so stupid because your own, like, buying power does not increase linearly with the inflation at the same time. So it's super silly, that argument. But like, anyways, games are too expensive. Moving on. So I need my audio working for this because I can't hear anything from the game, and neither can you because I muted actually this source. So let me just take the music off. And oh wait, hold up. And now you can actually hear what is also happening on the screen. Or I guess the game is listening.